Brexit is met with widespread opposition in Scotland and encourages the demand for independence. The government in Edinburgh is now sending out a more than clear signal. Instead of the Union Jack, the flag of the European Union is now hanging on the flagpoles. In the dispute over a new independence referendum, Scotland with that sends a new tip against the British government. In addition to the Scottish flag, the European Union flag is constantly fluttering on government buildings, but not the British Union Jack. Scotland no longer belongs to the EU since Brexit and is still part of the United Kingdom. The EU flag is waving to reflect the overwhelming vote of the Scottish people to stay in Europe and as a sign of solidarity with the hundreds of thousands of EU citizens who still call Scotland their home despite Brexit, said the regional government in Edinburgh. The British flag is only hoisted on certain dates and occasions. Scottish First Minister Nicola Sturgeon calls for a second referendum on independence from the UK. In 2014, a slim majority of residents rejected a detachment. At the time, however, Great Britain was still a member of the EU and the membership was a big argument for that. Sturgeon is now arguing that Britain's exit from the EU changed the conditions, and I have to agree there. In the 2016 Brexit vote, Scotland clearly voted to remain in the EU. London rejects a new referendum, but in polls a majority of Scots have been in favour of independence for months. There was also scorn and ridicule from Scotland for Boris Johnson, because a UK cohesion advisor gives up after 2 weeks. He should make a contribution to the cohesion of the United Kingdom. No sooner did it appear than through consultants Oliver Lewis again, but Downing Street is silent about that. A British government advisor on United Kingdom cohesion has thrown the towel after just 2 weeks in his new job. Oliver Lewis, who had previously participated in the Brexit campaign, said his role had been made untenable. That's what the BBC reported. There was initially no official statement from Downing Street, and as I said, they just remained silent. Malicious reactions from Scotland were not long in coming after the news about the departure of the advisor was published. Disagreement in the Unity Department, or maybe desperation to realize how flimsy the pursuit of it is, tweeted Scotland's First Minister Nicola Sturgeon. Nicola Sturgeon's Scottish National Party, the SNP, calls for a second referendum on independence from the UK, as I said. And once again, a slim majority of residents rejected the detachment. But with the vote on the EU, the whole thing has changed. And whatever is discussed there, the situation is completely different, especially if you remember the campaign for staying in the UK. Being a member of the EU and remaining a member of the EU with being a member of the UK was the big argument that was responsible for that result. And that has completely changed now. And so the situation is a completely different one. And it is absolutely a good argument for having the people vote on that again. And if you want to stay informed, please subscribe to my channel and to my other channels. I'll see you in my next video. Auf Wiedersehen.